Hi everyone, my name is Tara and I am an account manager here at ClearAds. So today we will be learning about how the Amazon PPC bidding works, which will help you create winning campaigns that will help you meet your business objectives. So jumping straight into the real basics here, an auction is a system of selling goods or services by offering them up for purchase by bid. A bid is the maximum price you want to pay for an item. So in the case of sponsored ads, advertisers are the bidders and the item that's up for auction is the opportunity for your ad to be displayed to shoppers. Your Amazon advertising campaign's outcome can be significantly influenced by how you approach bidding. And I will, of course, go into more detail about why that is. So when someone looks for an item on Amazon, the platform instantly runs a cost per click or CPC auction to decide A, whether to show ads, and B, the order of these ads. Typically, in most cost per click auctions, the top bidder pays just a cent more than the second highest bid, following the standard rules of a second price auction. Amazon modifies the traditional second price auction with its slightly different with its own variant. In this approach, it not only looks at the bid value, but also evaluates the relevance of an ad to the search query. So this assessment of relevance probably involves factors such as projected click-throughs and conversion rates. And I mention probably because Amazon still hasn't specified their methodology, so it's still kept quite private. Therefore, in this system, the winning advertiser might not have to pay their maximum bid to secure the top spot, as the relevance factor can effectively jump in and help reduce the cost. So let's look into this further. So ads that compete in the auction are ranked and displayed to shoppers based on a combination of the advertiser's bids and, again, the relevancy to the shopper's query. So when the shopper is displayed your ad, it's called an impression. However, you don't pay for impressions, you only pay when a shopper clicks on your ad, which, as discussed with, is called a cost per click. So for each sponsored ads campaign you create, you will set your own bid amount. And if you're wondering, how do I know how much to bid on? So first of all, Amazon will have recommended, so suggested bids, and these are based on the current category average bid of what other sellers are bidding on in the category. And then going into this a bit further, there are also suggested bids based on different shoppable events. But also, ultimately, you need to make sure that the bid is the right amount for yourself in terms of profitability. So that, of course, comes into ACoS, so your advertising cost of sale. You want to make sure that you have the understanding of your margins. So how much do you have to play around with ads, and then as well your conversion rate. So making sure that you're calculating your conversion rate so that you're not, that if there is another click and then there's a sale with that click, then you're still going to be profitable and you're still going to have that high conversion rate. So how does it work? So let's put this into an example. So the shopper searches on Amazon. So for example, the shopper searches on Amazon for suitcase. So they put this into the search bar. Then Amazon gathers the ads. So Amazon collects all relevant ads for the keyword suitcase. And you've got the bidding by sellers. So sellers bid on the keyword suitcase, and the highest bidder wins the auction. Obviously, alongside the other attributes that can help win an auction or help the cost per click be cheaper. And then it goes on to displaying the sponsored product ad. So Amazon will display the winning sponsored product ad at the top of the search results and on the product detail pages. So with this, there are 5 different placements, 5 different spots, and yeah, we can actually see, yeah, so there's 4 sponsored ads, and then the 5th one is an organic placement. So for here, Amazon have therefore place these in a particular order based on the bid and relevancy score. So then there's obviously the fee for the click. So when a shopper clicks on the ad, the seller pays for a small fee to Amazon. So there's just a couple of things to keep an eye out here. So if your bids are set too low, you have that risk of losing key advertising spots and therefore opportunities. So on the other side to this, overly high bids can lead to an influx of traffic disproportionate to your expenditure and therefore leading to significant inefficiencies such as overspending and therefore becoming unprofitable. And then second of all, the suggested bid can fluctuate based on different shoppable events such as Prime Day, Black Friday, and Christmas. And the thing with this is that Amazon usually automatically applies these suggestions, and you'll manually have to select the drop-down list to select it back to regular shopping days. So this screenshot here will show you that it's currently set, the suggested bid is currently set to a very high search volume, high sales volume, key events, which naturally is going to be more expensive because everyone's going to be trying to win the bids and win everyone's attention. So just be cautious with that. And that leads us to the end, but of course we will be going into more depth further in the series. So this will include campaign bidding strategies. So there are 3 different bidding strategies here. So we've got dynamic up and down. So dynamic up and down will increase or decrease your bid based on how likely or unlikely it is to convert for that specific keyword. Dynamic down only, so you've got your bid, you'll pay either that the maximum will be the bid or it will be the bid or below. And then fixed bids, so nothing will change here, only the exact bid that you have set is the exact bid that will get put into auction. And then placement bids, so how to utilize placement bids to get your ad shown in specific areas of the search query result, listing pages, and then rest of search. So rest of search is actually one of the newest modifiers that we're able to play around with. So there was always 3 in the placement bid settings, but only 2 out of the 3 you could actually increase or decrease the modifiers, but now the rest of the page has been added. So where I say this search query result, this can both mean top of search or rest of search. So top of search is where we saw in the example earlier. So after the consumer had typed in suitcase into the Amazon search bar, and then from there you had the results. So those ones at the top, that is top of search, and then the rest of search will be the ones following below that and also below the organic results. And then listing pages, this is specifically great for product targeting, so targeting competitors, but also targeting your own products in terms of where if you've got a defense strategy. So these are, this is the basics, and we look forward to jumping or delving deeper into more strategies in terms of bidding. So yeah, thank you very much and see you soon. Thank you.